The U.S. is absolutely losing it. Remember this video?
President Trump's message has been clear. If these universities don't crack down, and that includes, of course, the expulsion of these students, then they will lose their federal funds.
So the Trump government has actually started cracking down on pro-Palestine protesters, peaceful protesters who were critical of literal war crimes, genocide, ethnic cleansing, apartheid committed by apartheid Israel. By now, I'm sure everybody has heard of Mahmoud Khalil. He led encampments at Columbia University, which is one of the most peaceful form of protests, and yet he was, of course, being doxxed, targeted by Zionist groups. He also asked his university, Columbia University, which he's attending, for protection, and of course, they were nowhere to be found. And then what happens? He gets picked up, arrested, technically kidnapped by government agents, by ICE. This is how ridiculous it gets. After he's kidnapped, they tell him, your student visa is revoked. To which he says, I don't have a student visa. I'm a green card holder. I'm a legal resident here. And my wife is a US citizen. And she's 8 months pregnant when you kidnapped me. To which their very illegal reply was, oh, you're a green card holder. Well, that's revoked too. They're not just going after students and study visas. They're going after green card holders. They're going after citizens. They'll start with Mahmoud Khalil, but that's not where it ends. It ends when they silence every single voice that dissents against their policies. Alhamdulillah, so far a federal judge has blocked the deportation of Mahmoud Khalil, because even he's like, bruh, what? So the US is going after the First Amendment rights of freedom of speech. Whether you're a student, whether you're a green card holder, whether you're a citizen, it doesn't matter. If you stand up and criticize any of the war crimes committed by the genocidal apartheid state of Israel, that's not me saying it, that's UN courts saying it. They'll charge you with anti-Semitism. They will take away your constitutional rights. And they'll threaten universities with revoking hundreds of millions of dollars in grants. You don't have to agree with Mahmoud Khalil. You don't have to agree with his cause. You don't have to agree with anything. But what you need to agree on is he's just the first of many for whatever causes if we don't stand up. At the end of the day, all these are intimidation tactics and silencing tactics. But you have your constitutional rights. Even here in Canada, we have the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And no matter how much the governments try to silence us, no matter how much they try to scare us and intimidate us, the law is on your side. And the only way that works is if all of us stand up to protect our rights.